Oh, here we are, back at it. I'm going saltwater fishing. Let's do it. First time in ages. I'm not feeling it, I'm sick. Not even fully sick, just proper sick. So I'm not confident, but you know, let's do it anyway. Let's get out there. Going back to Scarborough Reef. Haven't been out here for a long time, so I don't know how it's gonna go, but you know, let's do it. Let's do it. Sink Barb. So I'm thinking about calling this one Scarborough Spot Check. Hopefully my 2 subs will be frothing over that title, or maybe I'll make it a bit more edgy. Scarborough Spotto, something like that. I don't know. But yeah, might do a quick kind of overview of Scarborough, why the hell you would want to come here, and why I keep coming back. So yeah, I guess the first one's the fish. Might even do a bit of a King in the North montage. So yeah, fishing at Scarborough Spotto. So first one of the morning, I'm driving here and you know, cruising along, I see this bloody car coming my way with a Hobie Outback on the roof, and I'm like, oh yeah, sweet bro, Hobie. And it's me mate KW, who I'm meant to be meeting here, going in the complete opposite direction. So Christian, what are you doing, mate? You're meant to be here, not like away from the water. I'm waiting. Where's me bacon sandwich, bro? So it's like a bloody parking lot out here. I don't know if you can see, but check out all the boats. So this is not why you come to Scarborough on a weekend. It's like a parking lot, especially when the weather's nice. It's a bit bigger than a pike, but it's not that big. Ooh, head shaking, little pinky. Oh. Come on, you bugger. Well, there you go. One of the main reasons you come to Scarborough is to catch pinkies. Normally a bit bigger than that, but you know, it's a start. It's better than a pike. Well, first proper fish of the morning. Caught a few pike, but not much happening. As you can see, there's so many boats out here. And just plagues of pike, so it's been a pretty hard start to the morning, but have a look around. Pretty good conditions. Water's super clear, which I think is making it even harder to catch fish, but good time to be out on the water. So yeah, Scarborough Reef really popular, as you can see, but look, it's one of those spots that just gets me coming back, and it can be a really tough place to fish, but there are some very good fish here. So you'll hear people talking about it a lot, and a lot of people will be out here and they won't catch anything, and they'll, you know, there's no fish out here, which it can be very tough fishing. But there are some really good fish. So I've seen, you know, good tarpon caught, bream, snapper, of course, like snapper up to 90 centimeters or so. Tuna caught, mackerel. I even remember seeing a few years back a guy caught a little cobia out of North Reef. So even though it's tough fishing, there's always an opportunity to get some really solid fish out of you. And of course you're really close to land, so it's great for the kayaks. You don't have to go too far. So you can see the red cliffs there, where Red Cliff gets its name from. So out here at Scarborough, you can pretty much catch fish everywhere land-based, all the way up to, you know, I guess well out into the bay. But I think for us, we're normally fishing within about 50 meters out to probably about 2 kilometers. And got some really good fishing close, so you don't have to, you know, you don't have to go miles offshore or miles out into the bay to get good fish. Like, I've caught good snapper in really close in a couple of meters of water. What people talk about is being Scarborough normally, or what they normally talk about is fishing North Reef. So I don't know if you can see, might be a bit hard on the GoPro, but there's a stick out there where all the boats are, and people normally associate fishing out here with the stick and fishing along North Reef. But pretty much everywhere from like North Reef south down to the end of Red Cliff has reef and rubble. So, you know, I'd probably, if you're coming out here to try and catch fish, I'd say you're better off actually avoiding the boat traffic, particularly on weekends, and fishing areas that are away from other people. So, you know, cruise around, find some rubble, find some reefs, find some bait, and fish around there rather than go hang out with everyone like everyone is today out there. A brim, a stinking little brim all the way out here. Look at that. Bloody out in 5 meters of water. Well, it's not that deep, I guess, but still. What do we got here? Pike, maybe? It's probably a bit too heavy to be a pike. It's fighting, but not much. Oi. Taylor. Little chopper Taylor. Way. Way. Whoa. Look at that. See him on the sounder. Hey, come on. There we go, little Taylor. Oh, he's not happy. So I guess pro tips for Scarborough, fish away from everyone else. I reckon fish a bit lighter than what you need to. So you might get busted off occasionally, but you'll definitely up your bite. I haven't fished with bait up here, but you know, I think lures actually do a bit better out here. These fish here are just under a lot of pressure, so they get hit hard and all the time. So you got to do something a little bit different to get them biting. So kind of do your own thing. And yeah, I like trolling deep divers, using all sorts of different plastics. Again, you catch everything from little brim up to big snaps and stuff like that. So, you know, you'll fish big lures, small lures, medium lures, all the rest of it to try and get what you want. Yeah, fish fairly slow. So probably the most productive retrieve out here is just dead sticking plastics or slow trolling hard bodies. Yeah, and keep your eye on the sounder. I think the fish actually move around quite a lot. So on any day, they'll just be moving around from spot to spot, trying to find bait or chasing the bait. So try and find the bait schools, you know, try and keep on the move until you find some fish around. Otherwise, if you sit in the same spot, you know, you might get lucky, might not. So it's all about kind of upping your chance of getting a few fish out here. So all I'm doing at the moment is really just cruising around looking for anything that looks interesting, anything on the bottom, any sort of different structure, any fish or bait schools, and having a cast at them. So it's been a very quiet morning other than the pike. And I think I found pike again. I'm just getting a hit. I do find that it's harder to fish here when the pike are around. I'm not sure why that is, whether it's just the, you know, the bigger predators are all fed up from eating pike, or whether it's just hard to get lures past the pike, or, you know, the bigger predators don't like hanging around the pike because they get harassed or something like that. But yeah, I find that pike make it difficult to catch fish, and there's lots of them around. So just then I've sounded up some bait schools on the sounder, and straight away little tick 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 tick. Wondering why my toes look like a unicorn farted on them. It's just my daughter's got to me. Fortunately I managed to maintain the fingers, but the toes, again, I'm all ready for the Mardi Gras. Yes, 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 yes. Better fish. Better fish. Oh yeah. It's not huge, but it's better. Oh, it's running. Oh. What do we got? Pinky, Pinky. Pinky. Little tiny Pinky. Oh, he's only little. Should I let him? Yeah, why not? Oh. Phew. So that's the main reason you come to Scarborough, not to catch them that big, but just to catch snapper or pinkies or whatever you want to call them. Hey, settle, settle, settle. Pop right out. Oh. Be still. Alright, you stay there. There we go. Let's try and make him look real big. Pinky snapper. So only a little one, but when you've had a tough day's fishing, you'll take what you can get. Oh. So if you look, I'm not far out. I'm like, I don't know what that is, a few hundred meters or something, but it's not far. I reckon you could fish out here on a dragon, if you're careful, on a day like this. I reckon if there was a little bit less wind, you could probably even bring a PA out here. You know, I would recommend that you bring someone else out for safety if you're in a PA. You know, like your carer. Oh, is that a fish or am I snagged? Oh, we got a fish. We got another fish. Oh, 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 head shake, head shake, head shake. It's not big, but it's, oh, 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 oh. Need to back my drag off a bit so it sounds more dramatic. Hey, 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 hey. Oh, he might be big. Oh, I'd say it's a pinky. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We'll back it off just a little bit. Hear that screaming? Look at that. That's better. Me 2 subs will be happy with that one. Hey, 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 he's coming up. He's coming up. He's, whoa. Not a bad one. Not a bad one. Might even give him a measure. What do you reckon? Give him a measure? Oh. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, settle. Hey. Well, KW, I'm in here, I'm slaying snaps. I don't know what you're doing. I reckon you should get amongst it. Look at him, he's not bad. He's not a bad one. Oh yeah, look, this is for your benefit and mine. Oh, hey, hey, don't spike me, you bastard. Oh, that's a 40. 40, bit over 40. I could eat ya. I don't know that I'm gonna, but here, we'll take a photo so I can, like, I don't know, why am I taking a photo? Keep the sponsors happy. More like, convince people that actually catch fish sometimes. I can't even see that. Here, look. I'm gonna be friendly and put you there. Gonna put me net back. And then we'll get a big, hang on, we'll get a big hold out, big fish. PA. Lucky I'm not in a PA. It was a tense moment, but the Revo handled it. I'm not sure the outcome would have been the same in a PA. Oh, well, that was a bit of fun. Got a few fish there. You know, it's a tough day fishing, but you know, it's always good to get out and get a few first saltwater fish for a while. So one thing I didn't talk about is launching. So if you're interested in launching the kayaks and going to fish Scarborough Reef, probably the best place to launch is at Pirate Park if you want to go and fish the North Reef. But there's pretty much spots where you can launch all the way along the peninsula. You know, that's the beauty of the yaks, like anywhere that there's a park close to the water, and you know, you can get out there. So there's lots of sort of sandy beach all the way along, and you know, all the way down to Margate and Scotts Point. And yeah, it's just about finding the right spot. But again, if you want to fish Scarborough Reef, like that North Reef area, probably the best place to launch is from the car parks at Pirate Park. Anyway, thanks for watching. Sing a bob.